No, the first song is Straight Line.
Keith Urban recently stepped onto the stage for his first performance since news of his divorce from Nicole Kidman became public. For nearly 2 decades, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban shared a life together that, to the outside world, seemed both loving and enduring. They frequently spoke about their relationship in interviews, portraying a partnership that appeared solid and deeply connected. Their union captured the attention and admiration of fans around the globe, who celebrated them as a Hollywood couple capable of withstanding the pressures of fame. Yet behind the public images of red carpets, award ceremonies, and affectionate moments, there was a more complex reality. Their marriage, while built on mutual respect and deep affection, faced challenges that many couples encounter, amplified by the extraordinary demands of celebrity life. The role of longtime friendships. One of the most enduring friendships in Nicole Kidman's life is with Russell Crowe, a connection that predates her Hollywood stardom. Their friendship began in the Australian entertainment industry during the late 1980s, when both were young actors navigating the early stages of their careers. This shared experience created a bond rooted in mutual understanding and loyalty, a friendship that would withstand the pressures of fame, distance, and personal challenges. Crowe has been a steadfast presence in Nicole's life, witnessing private moments that the public never saw, offering guidance, and serving as a source of stability amidst the shifting sands of Hollywood. Their relationship exemplifies the kind of lifelong friendship that provides support without judgment, a quiet anchor during both triumphs and hardships. How Nicole and Keith met. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban first crossed paths in 2005 at an industry event, where Crowe observed their initial meeting. There was a spark, though it was subtle, marked by a mixture of curiosity and cautious hesitation. Nicole later reflected that she was unsure at first if Keith had even noticed her, a moment that illustrates the gentle beginnings of their romance. For months, their connection developed gradually. When Keith finally reached out, their bond deepened quickly, fueled by shared experiences and meaningful moments, including a ride together that Nicole would later describe as unforgettable. Their relationship evolved naturally, culminating in marriage on June 25th, 2006, a union that seemed to encapsulate the ideal Hollywood love story. Early challenges and resilience. Shortly after their wedding, Keith faced personal challenges related to his past struggles with addiction. In October 2006, he made the decision to enter rehab, a move that could have been devastating to any new marriage. Nicole's response was marked by strength and commitment. Rather than stepping away, she offered support and space, understanding that recovery is a personal journey. She balanced her role as a supportive partner with an awareness that ultimately healing must come from within. This period demonstrated the couple's resilience and capacity to navigate crises together. Over time, Keith credited Nicole with providing stability and encouragement that helped him through a difficult chapter of his life, underscoring the mutual reliance and respect that characterized their relationship. The reality of long-distance marriage. Even after overcoming significant early challenges, Keith and Nicole's marriage faced ongoing trials, particularly the demands of a career in music. Keith's extensive touring schedule often kept him away from home for much of the year, creating natural strains that many couples experience in long-distance relationships. Phone calls, letters, and brief reunions became the framework of their connection, requiring intentional effort to maintain intimacy and understanding. Despite these challenges, both Nicole and Keith worked to sustain their bond, demonstrating dedication to one another and to their family. Over time, however, the reality of physical separation took a toll on their daily lives, highlighting the ways in which professional demands can shape personal relationships. subtle shifts, and growing concerns. In any long-term relationship, patterns of behavior can shift subtly over time. Friends and close observers noticed changes in how Keith and Nicole interacted, including moments where communication felt more guarded or where emotional distance seemed to emerge. These observations were not about assigning blame, but about recognizing that even strong partnerships experience evolving dynamics. Nicole, known for her intelligence and perceptiveness, approached these changes thoughtfully, balancing curiosity with trust. Her attention to the nuances of her marriage reflected her commitment to understanding and nurturing the relationship, even in challenging circumstances. Navigating difficult conversations. As in many marriages, moments of difficulty eventually required candid conversation. Nicole and Keith engaged in dialogue about their concerns, navigating misunderstandings, and exploring how to maintain connection. Despite the challenges of distance and demanding schedules, these conversations were intense and emotionally charged, but they reflected a commitment to honesty and to working through issues rather than avoiding them. The process demonstrated both the complexity of sustaining a long-term partnership and the care that both individuals brought to preserving their family and their mutual respect. Efforts at reconciliation. Throughout the years, Nicole and Keith made numerous efforts to strengthen their relationship, including intimate renewals of vows and shared commitments to address challenges as they arose. These actions were genuine expressions of care and hope for the future, reflecting the ongoing effort required to maintain a marriage over time. While these efforts were significant, they also illustrated the reality that relationships require consistent mutual engagement, and that even profound love must navigate practical challenges and personal growth. Their story highlights how couples can work tirelessly to sustain connection, even when external pressures are intense. The decision to part ways. After nearly 2 decades together, Nicole and Keith made the difficult decision to end their marriage. The decision was not abrupt, but came after years of effort, communication, and reflection. While the public often sees divorce as a dramatic rupture, for Nicole and Keith, it was a measured and deliberate choice, rooted in respect for one another and for their family. Both approached the process with a focus on minimizing disruption, particularly for their children, and ensuring that the transition was conducted with care and dignity. This measured approach reflects the maturity and thoughtfulness that characterized much of their relationship, Nicole's strength and legacy. The end of Nicole and Keith's marriage, while deeply significant, does not define Nicole Kidman's life or legacy. She continues to approach her work with passion, focus, and a commitment to excellence. Her professional achievements remain remarkable, and she continues to be a devoted parent and a supportive friend. The narrative of her life includes both triumph and challenge, and her response to personal adversity demonstrates grace, dignity, and thoughtful action. Her legacy is shaped not by the difficulties she has faced, but by how she has met them with intelligence, empathy, and unwavering determination. Moving forward, as both Nicole and Keith continue with their respective lives, they carry forward lessons learned from a long and meaningful partnership. They remain committed to their children and to supporting one another in the context of co-parenting, reflecting a mature and compassionate approach to family life. Their experiences illustrate that love, commitment, and respect can persist even as relationships evolve and circumstances change. In moving forward, both are able to embrace personal growth, professional achievement, and family well-being, creating a foundation for the next chapters of their lives, a story of resilience. The story of Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban is, at its heart, a story of resilience, love, and enduring human connection. It is a reminder that even relationships that face extraordinary pressures are shaped by the intentions, values, and actions of the people involved. Their marriage was marked by moments of challenge and triumph, by periods of joy and of reflection, and by the ongoing effort to balance personal growth with shared responsibility. In the end, their journey reflects the complexities of life, the beauty of commitment, and the enduring importance of empathy, loyalty, and courage in navigating both public and private lives. Conclusion. Nicole Kidman's journey through nearly 2 decades of marriage and its conclusion demonstrates the depth of her character and the care with which she approaches her personal and professional life. Her story is not simply one of a relationship ending, but of a woman navigating life with intentionality, compassion, and resilience. Through decades of love, challenge, and growth, she has consistently shown her ability to act with dignity and strength. The narrative surrounding her life and career reflects not only the experiences of a celebrity, but the universal themes of trust, perseverance, and the courage to move forward when circumstances require it. Her legacy is defined by her unwavering integrity, her devotion to family, and her remarkable ability to maintain grace in the face of personal adversity.